What is up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me on the channel today. Before I get into the video, I'd like to let you guys know about something. So on August 12th, so this Sunday, like in a couple days, I'm going to be going to a Cars and Coffee in Vernon Hills, Illinois. I will post a link to the Facebook group, to the Facebook event, I guess, or whatever it's called, in the description of this video. So if you are interested in going to that, even like meeting up and cruising there, I'm definitely down. Just let me know. The best way for you guys to reach me is to follow my Instagram, which I'll put right here and also in the description of this video. Please send me a DM and we can figure out if we're going to meet up before and cruise there or if we are just going to meet at the meet itself. So with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So today I'm not really going to be doing anything too exciting. I just have to kind of get something accomplished. I have to figure something out. I need to start doing some planning for the Mustang. Now currently where I'm at, I don't have an aux input on the car, I don't have Bluetooth, I don't have anything like that. So the only way that I'm able to play my own music is to use one of those like radio adapters. So it plugs into the outlet and then it like connects to a radio station and you have the aux. It's just really complicated, it's really cumbersome, and it's not as good. Like the quality's kind of garbage. So basically today I'm just going to be asking you guys your opinions on what I should do with my audio setup in the Mustang. I'm going to take you into the car, I'm going to show you what it currently has set up, and I'm going to list a couple options. I'm not just going to let you guys be like, oh, throw 15 in there. Like, no, I'm not about that. In my subwoofer video, sealed versus ported enclosures, a lot of people were saying like, oh dude, like, hold on, here we go. Oh dude, you're not even a bass head, bro. Bro, come on, man. I got two 12s and I'm running 1200 watts and like, and guys, like, I'm going to be honest with you, like, a lot of you guys are saying like I'm not a bass head and all that stuff, and you're right, I'm not a bass head. I'm just a guy who likes music. So I'm keeping this realistic. It'll probably be a little bit better of a system than what I had in my Civic. That's my plan at least. Don't really know exactly what I want to do yet because this Mustang has a very, very unique factory setup. It's the Shaker 500 system. Some of you guys might be familiar with it. Some of you guys have never heard of it. It's very, very interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it, to be honest with you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys inside the car. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about, what it has stock, like what the setup is, and then I'm going to come back in here and we're going to discuss some options. Alright boys, so I'm in the car and I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the setup, the current setup, the stock setup, and then we're going to go back inside and I'll tell you guys about some options that I'm thinking about. Alright, so here is the factory Shaker 500 system. Please focus. There we go. So Shaker 500. It does say it has aux, and it does say that it has like cell phone mute or something, and it says MP3, but I don't really think it has any of those things. I haven't been able to figure out how to do it, but anyway, we need to get a new one of these. That's for sure. That needs to go. Next thing right here is a 6x8, and this is an 8-inch subwoofer. Inside the door there's actually like a plastic like subwoofer enclosure, so that's super convenient, super nice. So it's like that on both doors. And then on the rear deck, you guys might not be able to see it, but there's 6x8 there and a 6x8 there. So that is the factory setup. Let's go back inside and we will talk about some options and what I'm thinking about doing. Okay, so as you guys just saw, in the car, like I said, has an 8-inch subwoofer in each door. So driver's side, passenger side has an 8-inch sub, which is pretty cool. It also has a 6x8 in each door and one on each side of the rear deck, if that makes sense. So there's 4 6x8s in the car and 2 8-inch subs. That's 4 and that's 8, but you guys get it. Anyway, what the options are right now is to change the head unit, do something doubled in, do something, you know, touchscreen, whatever. It has to have a volume knob. I'm open to suggestions. I'm not sure what I want. I saw a couple Sonys that look pretty nice, but I've heard some bad things about Sony. So I definitely want your guys' opinions on head units. And then what the plan is here for the sub setup is I'm either going to, hold on one sec. Alright, so as you guys can see, right over here on the desk, it's probably not too bright, it's kind of hard to see for you guys maybe if I turn it a little. This is an 8-inch Hertz subwoofer. It's really low profile, so like the actual magnet does not stick out a lot. It's pretty compact. So I already have one of those, and I'm currently just using it on my speaker setup for my desk. But when I originally bought that sub, it was for my SI. So what I'm thinking now is maybe what I'll do is take that subwoofer and purchase another one of those and put those in the doors. Just straight up put them back into the factory locations, then everything's super clean. I would literally have an 8-inch sub, like, I don't know, what would it be? Probably like 3 feet from my head. So there's probably going to be a good bit of noticeable bass coming off of it. That's my guess at least. Obviously it's a little bit iffy just because the factory enclosures are obviously built for the factory subs and not these. But I'm thinking about risking it. The sub's only about $100, so it wouldn't be too expensive to just get another one, put them in the factory locations, and try to go from there. Now the only thing that I'm having trouble with, and I would have to do some more research to figure out how this would work, but the factory Shaker 500 setup, like the audio system, has 2 amplifiers actually. It has 1 amplifier for each subwoofer. So when I get down to it, I'm gonna have to figure out a good way to wire these subs. Some of you guys are probably already just like, oh yeah dude, it'd be easy, like do this, but see, I haven't done any research on how it works. I haven't done any research on the wiring, so I don't really know how it works. I don't know if it's easy, I don't know if it's hard. And then that leads me to my second option, which is probably putting a single 12-inch subwoofer in the trunk, or possibly going with 2 10s. Again, I'm not really trying to break the bank on this audio setup. I just want it to work, and I want it to sound good. I'm not a bass head. I don't want things rattling in my car. I just want to hear good music. I want to feel the bass a little bit. You know, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. And then the other thing that's kind of cool is the car doesn't have 6.5-inch speakers. It has 6x8s. So even the door speakers and the rear deck speakers are still going to be producing a good bit of bass. So that is one of the main reasons that I'm thinking that just doing the 8-inch subs in the doors will suffice and like meet my expectations. Because if I swap out the 6x8s as well, it's going to probably bump, like to my expectations at least. I know, like I said, a lot of you guys love your bass. You love all that like crazy head pounding, you know, bass notes, but that's not my taste. I like bass, don't like it obnoxious. So I'm thinking that's probably where I'm gonna start. So I'm gonna really have to put a little bit of thought into this one. I wanna hear your guys' opinion. I'm gonna put a little card up here or like up here or somewhere up there for you guys to vote and let me know if you think I should just buy another 8-inch sub and put these 2 in the rear in the doors and do all the 6x8s in a head unit, or if I should just go balls to the wall and like buy a single 12 in a ported or 2 10s in a sealed enclosure. That's probably what I would do. So go ahead and vote. It'll be up here. If you have anything else that you'd like to leave in the comments to suggest, please feel free. Just keep in mind, I'm not trying to break the bank. I'm not trying to be outrageous with this. I just want it to work. I want it to sound good, and that's about it. So guys, thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. If you dislike the video, get the heck out of here. Again, if you like the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm super close to 1,000. I mean, kinda. I'm like getting there, and 1,000 would mean the world to me. Like 1,000 subs. Like I remember when I first started this channel, and I was at 24 subs, and I was so happy about that. But like, guys, you're doing awesome for me lately. Thank you so much. As always, I'm Yanni Knowles. You guys are the best, and have a great day.